All right, we are live on YouTube, and tonight I'm going to be discussing Andrew from the Pusha Studios channel that continues his very jealous and insecure act of going after YouTubers that have received access, or small YouTubers that have received access to channel membership. So stick around for all that and much, much more that's coming right up. Whoops, there we go. Live from Northern California, welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. And if this is your first time here, and most importantly, you are open to suggestions and change, please consider subscribing and then banging that bell. And after you bang that bell, when that pop-up box pops up, make sure you select all notifications, because that way you won't miss a single thing. You will not miss anything when it comes to getting a better grip on your life. And also make sure on your smartphone, your tablet, your iPhone, your Android, or anywhere that you have the YouTube app installed on, you must also make sure that the YouTube app is set to receive those notifications at a device level. You do all of that, and you're all set to go. That's all it takes. Now, folks, if you see my shirt here, it's kind of glistening between like green and red. Basically, I have a green screen, and part of the shirt I'm wearing here has some green on it. So you're going to see it kind of blending in with the background, because the way a green screen works is your camera automatically washes out the green and makes you transparent. So you're going to see this little weird thing happening throughout the show, but just kind of, take it as a cool little effect there. All right. It's all good. It's all good. You're not supposed to wear green or anything remotely close to chroma green, but I really wanted to wear this outfit tonight. I love this outfit. This is actually an outfit that my ex-girlfriend Dana bought me, and I really like the outfit. And it's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. And it creates a reminiscence of some great memories from the past. So it's all good in the hood. And you know what? I am a strong enough man to be able to come out here and say, hey, I've got nothing bad to say about my ex. I think she's a phenomenal woman. And I really don't care what anyone else says out there. I am confident and secure within myself. And I can take it. I'm a big boy. Unlike some others out here on this platform that try to put up this front that they're all manly, but, their actions and behaviors show otherwise, as I will be discussing here tonight regarding Andrew from the Pusha Studios channel. But first, let's kind of check things out in the chat, see if anything's going on in there. And I have an update regarding the new YouTube studio that's been replacing Creator Studio Classic. Looks like Queen Helen Casey is the only one here right now. We've got 20 people in the box. Thank you so much for being here. Hey Queen, how you doing? I'm doing quite well. She says smash the like button for Eli, and as far as anyone else chatting, they're either people that are blocked or just not in the mood to chat, and that's okay. That's okay. We're in the rebuilding stages over here of the channel, and that's great. So I want to update you folks very briefly, and I'll be doing a stream or a pre-recorded video regarding this sometime very soon here. And it's regarding the fact that earlier today, my channel lost the escape hatch at the bottom left that would allow you to escape out to Creator Studio Classic. And that's great to hear, Queen. Glad you're doing well. And what that means is that the studio, which was known as Studio Beta initially, is now pretty much complete. They made a transition today, finally, that just totally blew my mind away. And now I'm able to start using the live control room of the new YouTube Studio, which is awesome. I know many of you out there can't stand the new Studio, but it is awesome. They have finally made the transition of bringing over events over into the new Studio. So now you can go into the new Studio and go into the live events section, and it will automatically give you an option to create an event based off of a previous event and use the same settings as your previous event, which is great. Before, you had to go to Creator Studio Classic to do it, which is why they gave you an escape hatch to go back to Classic. Now you can there's still the escape hatch there through the new Studio to go back to the events section of Creator Studio Classic, but you don't need to go there because everything has been transferred over. There were a few features that were missing, such as automatically starting the event. When you use programs such as OBS, like I use, third-party software, you had the option through Creator Studio Classic to automatically start streaming right when you hit start streaming from your third-party program, such as OBS, which is what I use. And they hadn't transferred those settings over, or the capabilities to do that, until today. Now everything has been transferred over. And they even added a new feature. You have the option of automatically stopping a stream once you hit stop streaming from your third-party software as well. Before, you had to stop the stream and then go back into your studio, your live control room studio, and then you would have to click on stop stream, or now in the new Studio it says end stream. So all the options are there. It's phenomenal. All the stats are great. It even shows you a preview to make sure that your stream is flowing through. It says that you've been live for 21 minutes. This is phenomenal, folks, and I'm gonna have to do probably do a pre-recorded video regarding this and do it as a premiere, or I may even just do it live, or I may do both, because I want to have the interaction and share with people how awesome this is and how easy it is to use. So pretty much, for the most part, I would have to say that Creator or the new Studio that's replacing Creator Studio Classic is about 99% complete. And I have been using it for the most part. I've gotten used to it. At first, I wasn't too happy about it because not everything was set. But now, folks, it is golden. It is absolutely golden. So that is great. That is great. It even tells me here in my stream status within the new Studio, it says, the stream's current bit rate, 21,534.71 kbps, is higher than the recommended bit rate. We recommend that you use a stream bit rate of 4,500 kbps. Well, YouTube, I have a fiber line and I want to broadcast in even higher quality. But it still says stream status excellent. And, I'm going to keep streaming at a higher bit rate because I have the computer that can handle it and the internet connection that can handle it. And I want to give the best quality to the people out there. But I'm just letting you know, folks, this is a very sophisticated live control room, and I am just really thrilled with what YouTube has done. Okay, let's get right to it. Let's just get right to it. Now, the topic of this stream is Pusha Studios' Andrew continues his jealous and insecure rant about small YouTuber memberships. I'm not going to be on too terribly long, folks, but I really wanted to do a reaction video to Andrew and Ksenia's stream they did earlier tonight on the Pusha Studios channel. And I think it's available for a replay. I don't think they removed it. I was screen recording it in case they removed it because I have never seen these two behave in the way that they behaved on that stream tonight. And I've never seen Andrew get as triggered as he got just because I stated my opinion in response to him and his wife's opinion of me being able to have channel memberships and charging $99.99 if I want to. And they did that on a community post a few days ago. So all I did was a response video, and I even offered Andrew to talk with him privately about this behind the scenes, or I can come on his channel to do a stream with him and his wife, or they can come on my channel, we can do a stream here, or we can go on a third-party channel. But not only did he not respond to that, he didn't even mention my name because he doesn't want to give me any notoriety, which is fine. I can understand that, Andrew. But Andrew, you know, if you have an issue with small YouTubers having access to memberships and you feel that YouTube is giving too many creators access, then why won't you talk to the YouTubers that feel you're a bit out of line? Why won't you confront us and we can make a show out of it and have a friendly debate and entertain an audience and give an audience, you know, more information about what's really going on? See, Andrew, it seems like you just want to, I would say, state your opinion, but you're not really even stating an opinion. You're attacking smaller YouTubers because we got access to memberships. And you're also attacking the YouTube platform that allows you to do all your streams free of charge and saying that, you know, this is going to destroy the YouTube platform and YouTube is only doing this because they're hurting for money during these trying times of the coronavirus COVID-19. And ad revenue is down and the advertisers are not advertising as much. And then you even went as far and said that you used to be in marketing and you understand marketing very well. No, you don't understand marketing very well or at all, Andrew, because what you're not understanding is that there is more advertising happening on YouTube now than ever before. Think about it, Andrew. Because we're all on lockdown due to this coronavirus, COVID-19. Do you not think that YouTube videos have seen a surge of viewership? There are 6 times as many people on this platform right now at any given moment because of the lockdown. So why would advertisers not want to advertise during this time? Even though people may not be spending as much money, people are watching more. And now is a great time, or the best time, for advertisers to get their products and services in front of as many eyes as possible. So that way, in a month or two, when this whole thing boils over and people start spending money again and things get back to normal, people are going to go out and buy their products. So you claim to be a marketing expert, Andrew, but you missed the boat on this one, brother. I got to tell you. You missed the ship. It sailed right past you. Okay? So that's one thing you're not understanding there. And then you came out and you blamed YouTube for opening up memberships to pretty much every channel that's in the YouTube Partner Program solely on the fact that you feel YouTube is losing money due to ad revenue. That's not the reason why, dude. If you read the requirements of channel memberships, it does say that, you know, it requires a channel to have 30,000 subscribers. Unless they're a gaming channel, it's 1,000 subscribers. And the reason why they did that for gaming channels is because they first launched memberships to gaming channels, and that was the requirement when they launched memberships to gaming channels, and they wanted to keep the gaming aspect of YouTube consistent. But for any other type of channel besides gaming, the threshold was 30,000. But then they also said you may see some channels get access to this with fewer subscribers. And eventually, we will be rolling this out to more and more creators. See, you failed to read the qualifications for channel memberships before you went on this horrific rant for no reason that, in my opinion, has made you look like a fool, Andrew. Now, I'm being honest with you. All right? Now, give me 1 second here. The chat seems to be pretty quiet. Okay, great. Let me see here. Give me a second here. So that's what I wanted to say to you, Andrew. You came out and said you understand marketing, but you just proved publicly that you don't. Another thing you're failing to realize, Andrew, is that here in the US, we're in an election year. And this is the time of year where the most ads come out regarding people that are running for office. So there is a great abundance of ads on YouTube, and there is a great opportunity for ad revenue, Andrew. And if your ad revenue has gone down, it's not because there isn't enough of a supply of ads. It's because your content has been getting far fewer views than it used to get. An example, Andrew, you mentioned on your stream tonight that you used to get 200 people on your live streams, and I used to see those numbers on your channel. And now you're getting only, what, 50, 60, 70 people on your streams on a channel that has 11.6K subs. Okay? And you're blaming this on YouTube. No, Andrew. The issue is your content. You're not providing enough value, or you're no longer providing the same value you initially provided for those people that used to come to your channel. Your channel, Andrew, pretty much is a glorified sub for sub, in my opinion. And then you throw in a few YouTube topics every now and then you throw in a few political topics every now and then. And most of the time, when you start your streams, you take an hour to get to the topic, like I said yesterday on my stream. So people have gotten tired of that. They figured out your game. People have come. I'm going to tell you why I used to come to your channel, because you have been the biggest channel throughout the growth stream community. So everybody was going there. So I'm thinking to myself, if I'm going to meet all these great creators, these great small creators that I want to connect with and collaborate with, I'm going to go to Pusha Studios channel. I'm not going to chat, because I'm probably blocked there from the past. I'm just going to go there and meet these channels. I'm going to go click on go to channel, which obviously is no longer available, but now you can use the plugin to bypass that. And I'm going to go check out their channels. I'm going to watch a few videos, and if I like who they are, I'll send them a comment and I'll connect with them. And let me tell you, Andrew, that is the only bit of value I've ever gotten out of your channel. Because in my opinion, this is just my opinion, in my opinion, you don't provide anything beyond that. You don't. You don't provide any type of additional value that I've gotten from anywhere else. And then pretty much, for the rest of the time, all you do is rant on things. You rant and you bitch, you complain, and you whine. Dude, you whine like a little teeny tiny female dog, Andrew. Today, Andrew, you were whining like a little teeny tiny female dog. And that's very, very unprofessional, and also very unattractive to your wife that's sitting right next to you, watching you whine like a little teeny tiny female dog, Andrew. Andrew, I'm not trying to attack you, and I'm not trying to talk smack about you. I am stating the facts. People, go back and watch Pusha Studios streams. I don't mind promoting people to watch how much of a fool you made out of yourself, Andrew. So I don't have a problem saying your name, Andrew or Ksenia or Pusha Studios. I'm a YouTuber. And I don't care if people, use me for traction or leverage. That's all part of the game, Andrew. We share the same platform. You seem to think, Andrew, that you own the YouTube platform, and you don't. This is a shared space. You got to understand that. And there should be no reason why you're butthurt over other channels getting channel memberships. But I'll tell you why I think you're butthurt, Andrew. I'll tell you why I think you're butthurt. You're butthurt because initially, throughout the entire growth stream community that I've been a part of and you've been a part of, which stems back 3 years, back in the days when James Cox was running the I'm a Creator community, you grew the fastest. You've had the biggest channel. You were monetized first, and you got all these perks first. You were the first one to get your channel memberships activated before the rest of us did in the partner program, right? So in essence, you had something to offer that YouTube gave you access to before the rest of us had it. So the fact alone that you were the only one that had to offer that, basically sold your product for itself. But now, because the rest of us have access to memberships, you're now whining and complaining, just like I said a few seconds ago, like a little, teeny tiny female dog, because we have access. What's the real reason why you're whining and complaining like a little teeny tiny female dog, Andrew? It's because now you realize there's more competition. And now you realize that those memberships by themselves will not sell themselves in the same ways they did when there was no competition. Now, Andrew, you have to do what I said yesterday, is provide value. And Andrew, if you provide such great value to your memberships, regarding what you do on your channel, if you provide more value than everyone else in the growth stream community or all over YouTube, or even more value than myself, then where's the threat? Because if you have the most value, then people are going to choose to buy your membership packages over ours. So I don't get it. What are you really mad at, Andrew? I'm translating to the rest of the world here what you're not telling them. It's an insecurity. It's very immature and very insecure of you to come on stage with your wife and represent your brand of Pusha Studios in the ways you did tonight. It was ridiculous, and it was preposterous, and it was childish. And how old are you? You're probably older than me. I'm 46 years old, Andrew. I'm assuming you're probably in your mid 40s to late 40s or early 50s. You're around my age. Maybe you look a little bit older than me, but you're probably around that age. You're a middle-aged, grown-ass man, and you're behaving like a little teeny tiny female dog. Why, Andrew? Why could you not have come out when this happened and said, you know what? I just heard YouTube rolled out memberships to everyone else that's a part of the YouTube Partner Program. Memberships are a great tool to have, but you got to use them properly. So if anyone needs help on how to properly set up their memberships, Ksenia and I would be happy to help you. And you could have offered that as a service without coming out here and attacking other small YouTubers like me for getting access to something that I rightfully earned because YouTube said I earned it. Why couldn't you have taken that approach, Andrew? Why? Is it because if you took that approach, your shows would be boring and bland, and the people that are on your channel just trying to be a part of the drama wouldn't get entertained? I honestly think, Andrew, that you are a drama king and your wife's a drama queen. You both are drama kings and queens. That's what it all boils down to. Because if you claim to be the professional business person that you say you are, there's no way in hell you would have done what you did to your brand tonight. As a matter of fact, Andrew, at one point, you even flipped off the camera. Now, I'm not saying in the past I never flipped people off on YouTube. I used to do it all the time on my former channel because I would allow people to trigger me out here. I would allow people to get to me. And it wasn't that I wanted to do that. I didn't understand the YouTube game as well as I understand it today. So I no longer do that, and I've apologized for that. But today, Andrew, you made a fool out of yourself, and you even flipped off the camera. And I think you were sending me the bird, Andrew. And I got to tell you, brother, I thank you. I love the bird, by the way. I could not believe my eyes and ears, what I was seeing on your show earlier. I could not believe your behavior, not only in front of your audience, but your behavior sitting right next to your wife that is supposed to respect you for being a man and trust your masculine core, that you're a strong, confident man. But no, dude, you lacked a lot of self-confidence. You lacked a lot of maturity. You were behaving insecurely. And let me tell you something. Those are the biggest turnoffs to any normal, decent woman. Women look up to a man for a man's strength, his leadership skills, and his confidence, and his security, not insecurities. It's a big turnoff, dude. Not only to your audience and the entire YouTube community, but a big turnoff to your wife. But you know what? It's not my place to talk about your relationship or ask how your relationship is arranged. That's on you folks. That's on you folks. It's not my place to discuss that. I can assume things. And I have some pretty interesting assumptions on how I feel your marriage is arranged with Ksenia. But I'm not going to go public on that. But I do have my opinions. And I'm going to keep that to myself, Andrew, because I'm choosing to take the mature approach of handling this. But as a YouTuber, from one YouTuber to another, so to speak, YouTuber, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out because you seem to think you're some kind of big shot within the growth stream community. And now because everyone else in the growth stream community, for example, that we're all a part of, including you and myself, are getting the same perks through the partner program, it's making you feel less important. It's making you feel like you having those tools now don't mean as much as when you were the only one that had them, now that everyone else has them, right? Is that how you're feeling? Did you think, Andrew, that, we were never going to get access to memberships? Do you think when I get to 10K subs, I'm not going to get a merch wall? Like I said yesterday, are you going to be ticked off when I get to 10K subs and get a merch wall and start selling Coach Eli merchandise? And why do you even care about me in the first place? I never talked about you. I've occasionally, talked about your channel, but I haven't. I came at you a few times a year and a half ago or so on my former channel, and maybe early on when I started this channel, a year and a half ago or so, like I said. But I never came at you. I never attacked you. All I did was state the facts of how I was treated on your channel 3 years ago when I was trying to arrange an interview with you because you were offering interviews to people, and so was I, and I wanted to connect with you genuinely. But because I was getting trolled heavily when you shoved me off to your wife to set up the interview after you agreed to do the interview with me, she gave me the BS answer that, we're booked up when you had told me that you'd love to interview me. So you folks brushed me off just because I was getting trolled on YouTube, which had nothing to do with getting to know you. You held that against me. When you now know, Andrew, that trolls troll everybody out here on YouTube. You've been getting trolled as well. And you never once apologized to me for that. Ksenia, you never once apologized to me for assuming I'm this bad person because I'm getting trolled. No one has the tenacity and the courage and the speaking skills to come out and share the truth like I do. I'm sure many other people within the Growth Stream community feel this way about you, Ksenia, and your content, and your channel, and your attitude, Andrew. And I'm not trying to come at you. I'm not trying to hurt your channel. I'm not trying to kick you down. You came at me. And like I tell everyone else, tell you the same thing. You mess with the bull, you will get the horns. And now you're getting the horns. And let me tell you, Andrew, there is no other YouTuber on this platform in its entire history that's been trolled as hard as I have. So let me tell you something. I've become a lot stronger, Andrew. I can put up with just about anything. Nothing phases me. So if you don't think I haven't learned how to play this game, Andrew, and if you don't think that this is not going to trigger you, it's going to trigger you, Andrew. And maybe that's the only way to get through to certain YouTubers like you, is to just talk about you and share the truth in professional ways, like I'm doing right now. Just calling you out as I see it. That's what I do as a coach, right? I don't like doing this, Andrew, but people like you leave me no choice, because while you're sitting here saying that, oh, these people don't deserve to have this access, these people shouldn't even be on YouTube, who are you to say that, dude? What if I were to come out and say you shouldn't be on YouTube? I had a terrible experience with you and your wife. It was stupid. Your wife held something against me that I didn't even do, right? But I still never came at you and said you shouldn't be on YouTube. You shouldn't be allowed to have channel memberships or monetization or super chat, super sticker, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. I never once said you shouldn't have access to that. You should. But now you're coming at me over something stupid and ridiculous. So I had to talk about it. I want to talk about it. $31 people in the box. Thank you so much for being here. I'm not going to be on too much terribly longer. I've been on for 46 minutes. I love how this shirt's sparkling because there's green on it and the green screen is washing it out. Ooh. Yeah. Or maybe if I just show a little more skin, right? Should I just do that? Show the ladies how hot and sexy and good looking of a guy I am at 46 years old compared to the average 46-year-old dude? I'm not like that. I don't need to show off to anybody. I'm happy within myself. I'm very happy within myself. Here's the thing, folks. Here's a sad thing that I've seen out here on YouTube. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat as well. Queen says, smash the like button for Eli. Thank you, Queen. YouTube's an open platform. It's a shared space. And everyone is entitled to their own space as long as YouTube allows us to have that space, because it's their company, it's their rules. You have two choices when you come on this platform. You either abide by the rules or you don't. And if you don't abide by the rules, eventually YouTube will remove you. But even more interesting than that, the one thing I've really noticed out here on YouTube, especially amongst small YouTubers that really want to make a name for themselves, that really want to grow and be big YouTubers, some of them will do whatever it takes to get there, including try to kick others down and talk shit about others and try to stir the pot for no reason besides the fact that they just want to get attention, because they're weak, needy, desperate, insecure people that can't get that attention the right way, which is by creating your original content. I've said it before, I'll say it again tonight. All I've been dealing with out here on YouTube, not all, I've met some great people, and you have to filter them out, obviously. But the majority of the people that I've come across, especially the small YouTubers I've come across, all they've done is project their insecurities onto me and others that are doing things the right way, that are in a good place and are creating real content. We're not looking to create drama content. Give me a second, Queen. Hey, Queen, I have the go-to channel plugin, so I'm able to check channels right away as they come in. So I may be banning some channels in the future before you get a chance to ban them. And if you see some channels banned with your mod wrench, just know that I've already checked them out. I'm going to wrap up by saying this to you, Andrew and Ksenia. And then I'm getting out of here. It's going to be a very short stream. I'm going to give the both of you one more opportunity to have a friendly conversation with me. You both claim to be professionals. Okay? You still run your Pusha Studios business. Maybe you should incorporate more of your business into your live streams, Andrew, and start offering products and services from your Pusha Studios business to the YouTubers, besides just talking about YouTube stuff and political stuff. And doing these Wheel of, Fortune things and all that. That's all shilling hype, man. You could bring more value to your channel and your business by incorporating more of your business into your streams and your channel. If not, then I have to ask, why is your channel called Pusha Studios when it has nothing to do with your actual Pusha Studios business outside of YouTube? That's a fair question, dude. And again, I'm going to ask you, what is your value proposition? Okay? But I'm going to give you and Ksenia, Andrew, one more opportunity to reach out to me, Coach Eli at coacheli.com, and let's try to resolve this civilly. Because I'm actually a very reasonable person. And I don't like coming at people in this way. But when you come at me and you try to make me look like a fool, not only in the entire Growth Stream community, but on the entire YouTube platform, I'm going to call you out every time, or anyone else. And if you folks think as a coach I'm lacking professionalism by doing that, then you can go sit and spin yourself. Now, I'm not going to show people the bird, the middle finger, like you did on your stream, Andrew, but I will say, hey, if that's how you feel, then you can go sit and spin. That's the truth. So why don't we take the mature approach, Andrew and Ksenia, where all three of us are grown-ass adults in our 40s and 50s, right? We're grown-ass middle-aged people. Why can't we handle this maturely? Are you, Andrew and Ksenia, mature enough and professional enough to have a reasonable conversation about this behind the scenes? Or does it not matter to you? Because I would like to resolve this. That doesn't mean we have to be friends or ever work together on YouTube, but I want to see if the both of you are at least capable and have some empathy towards others besides just running your channel. Because in all honesty, I've never seen you folks bring people on your streams. I don't even remember in the past when you said you were doing interviews, Andrew. I don't even remember you having those interviews on your channel. Maybe you used Hangouts on Air when it was available, but I don't remember. But as far as the last year or so, I've never seen you bring anyone on your panels, and I've never seen you go on anyone else's panels. And that's kind of odd to me. It's kind of odd to me. That's the Disney Addicted channel. They're good, Queen. Hello, Disney Addicted. How are you doing? We're talking about Pusha Studios tonight. I'm sure you know who they are. I know you are. And we have connected through the Growth Stream community. Welcome to the channel. How are you doing? If you missed any parts of this, you're going to want to go back and check out the replay. I do have the DVR function disabled meaning you can't rewind during the stream because I want people to be here live, but welcome to the show. Glad to have you here. Do you know who Pusha Studios is? Andrew and Ksenia, because I've been talking about them lately because they seem to think that they own the entire YouTube platform, and they seem to think that out of all the small YouTubers, they are the only ones that are entitled or should be entitled to have channel memberships access through the YouTube Partner Program. Well, I'm sure you love Pusha Studios, but you haven't heard both sides of the story. And if you missed their stream from earlier tonight, I advise you to go check it out and get back to me and tell me how professional Andrew was behaving in that stream. You tell me. I'm just being real. That's all. I do review YouTube channels at times. Haven't done them in a while, but I will do them again. I'm not doing them tonight. But I can do it in the near future. If I see you coming back, then we can definitely do it. Maybe we can do it sometime later this week. No problem at all. I'd be happy to help you. I'd be very happy to help you. Give me 1 second here. Give me a second here. I'm not able to. I'm trying to check out this one channel here and it won't let me check it out. Give me a second here. Yeah, it was a sock account. Yep. All right. Yeah, Disney Addicted. Oh, you're going to want to check out the replay. And I would probably skim through the first 30 minutes of it because the beginning of their streams is, in my honest opinion, a bunch of fluff. But you're going to see Andrew flipping off the screen. You're going to see them, you're going to see Andrew get very, very upset at the fact that, smaller YouTubers like myself that are also in the YouTube Partner Program that are monetized finally got access to channel memberships because YouTube gave us that access. And Andrew and his wife Ksenia attacked me and some other people on a community post a few days ago saying that we don't deserve them. And, why would a fake life coach, be allowed? Why should a fake life coach be allowed to charge $99.99 for a channel membership? He calls me the fake life coach. They were talking about me. They didn't mention my name, but they were talking about me. So that's not the most professional thing you could say, Disney Addicted. So check it out. Red Pill Fizzin'. Good evening, Coach. Hey, Red Pill Fizzin'. How you doing? Honestly, I don't care who is Pusha Studios, LOL, but it is your show. So, all right, man. Well, that's all right. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not going to talk about Pusha after tonight. I'm just putting it out there. I want to raise awareness, and you know what? He's talked about me to many people behind the scenes in negative ways. So you know what? I'm going to have my say and let people decide. Yeah, Disney Addicted. You guys see, and if Pusha Studios ends up deleting that stream, I want you folks to know because I screen recorded it and I have it. So if Pusha Studios deletes that stream or puts it to private, then you folks let me know and I will reincarnate it. Because the last thing I can't stand are people out here on YouTube that run their mouths and then they realize they screwed up, don't own up to it even though they screwed up, and then they put their streams to private or delete them. That's why I screen record stuff now, because you know what? If you're going to run your mouth about me and then try to destroy the evidence, I'm going to be there to gather it before you can bury it. And that's what a lot of people, Disney, I usually get 100 dislikes. That's nothing. I'm one of the most heaviest trolled YouTubers ever. People troll me because they don't like the truth. Yeah, you'll learn more about me. Business says, once YouTubers act out of pocket, I don't have any interest in going to their channels. That's right. That's right. Disney, it is the haters who do the dislikes, says Queen Helen Casey. Fizzin and Queen, connect with, let me actually get the link to the Disney channel, since we don't have access to channel members or to go to channel, but I have the plugin installed. So if any of you want to subscribe to the Disney Addicted channel, I just shared their link in the chat. It is right there. No, why would you want to get rid of Disney Addicted? She's good. I met her through the Growth Stream community, Fizzin. She's a real channel. Dude, Fizzin, you gotta relax, bro. You just popped on in here. You just popped on in here, and folks, you gotta give people a little bit of flexibility. We cannot ban everyone here, or else there'll be no channel. No, she is real. And I'll tell you what, Disney Addicted, later on this week, I will do a channel review stream. And if you want to come back during that time, I'll do it at night. I'll be happy to review your channel, no charge. I'll take care of you on that. I also do some Walking with Purpose streams. I'm kind of taking a little bit of a break from them right now. I'll probably get back to doing one tomorrow. But I do a lot of different types of streams with a lot of different types of coaching topics. I'm a business and personal relationship coach, dating, marriage, self-employment, working in the corporate workforce, making the transition of becoming a self-employed entrepreneur from, after leaving the corporate workforce, or transitioning from the corporate workforce to becoming a self-employed entrepreneur, which is what I'm trying to say. Plus, I'm also YouTube certified. I understand every aspect of YouTube, from community guidelines, copyright guidelines, ad-friendly guidelines, how to get monetized, etc. So I understand the system completely, and I'm here to help people out in any way possible. And I'll give it to you straight. I'm not going to BS you. I'm not going to give you any fluff. I'm not going to, try to, keep you around for an hour like the Pusha Studios channel does at the beginning of their streams before they start talking about the meat and potatoes of the topic. You know what I mean? So I'm real. I'm a boy. I'm a boy too. I'm a man. You're a man. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's fantastic. And I got to say once again, I'm very impressed by, what YouTube has done to make this platform so much better. With the new studio, it is incredible. I love this thing. Great job. To the people out there that are complaining about YouTube screwing people over on monetization, they're not. Screwing people over by getting rid of Creator Studio Classic and building a better product through the new studio. It is awesome, folks. Like, I've been getting used to it for the last 6 to 8 months. And let me tell you, now they pretty much have completed it 99%. They transferred over events, live events, just today. And I've been using it for this whole stream, and it is just incredible. I can look at the stats easily while I'm live. I have 36 people in the box, one person chatting, 228 views. Average view duration, 7 minutes and 3 seconds. It shows me I've been on the air for 1 hour and 3 minutes. It even shows me a preview of the stream. The old one used to do it, but it's more streamlined, and it's just it's incredible. And it's even allowing me to insert an ad. Really? Let me see. I just inserted an ad. Let me know if you guys just got an ad. It allowed me to insert an ad during the middle of a live stream. Whoa, really? Let me know if you folks just got an ad. Whoa. It's allowing ad insertion in the middle of a stream? Can you folks let me know if you just got the people that are watching live, if you were just prompted for an ad? Let me know if you were just prompted for an ad. Wow. Wow, that's incredible. I got to hear from the chat because that's the only way I'm going to know how that feature works. Everyone, please hit the like button. Thank you, Disney Addicted. Did any one of you, Queen or Disney or anyone, did any one of you just get prompted for an ad, Fizzin or anyone? Can you let me know in the chat? There's a feature here within the new live control room in the new studio that allows you to insert an ad in the middle of a stream. That's great. Wow. Is someone going to say something or what? Come on. Queen says no. Okay. It's probably going to go on the replay. Or who knows? Maybe the stream became a yellow icon because I'm using Pusha Studio's name. That's what happened yesterday. And then on the replay, it turned green. So that's probably why. But the feature is there. So anyway, folks, I'm going to start wrapping this up. And I'm going to say this one more time. Andrew Ksenia. Let's take the mature approach. Okay? All I want to do is run my YouTube channel. And all you should focus on is running your YouTube channel. And being kind and cordial with other people here. When you go on the attack for no reason, it doesn't help anyone, man. Do you realize, Ksenia and Andrew, that if you more so collaborated with people, including myself, we could both get a lot further together? Do you realize how much value we could bring to each other? But instead of looking at it that way, because you yourself, Andrew, said you're a marketing expert, instead of you looking at it that way, you'd rather come and attack me to try to get drama views. And you know, drama views are limited. That's why your audience, your active chat audience, Pusha, went from 200 plus to 60, right? And it's only going to keep going further down the more and more people realize the fact that you really don't provide much value at all. You're a sub for sub channel that shares, opinions in the form of a rant regarding YouTube stuff. All you do is complain about this platform. And even before I started, reacting to what you did to me and what you called me out for no reason. You've been complaining about getting a yellow icon in the middle of your streams. That's happened to me too. So submit it for review. And then by the time the stream is over and it processes, it'll typically turn green. See, Andrew, you complain about every little thing on YouTube. You complain about the creators having access to memberships, and you also complain about YouTube's artificial intelligence. You complain. You whine like a little teeny tiny female dog, dude. That's all you do all the time. And you have a gift. We all have a gift of being on this platform. It's free to run these streams. They give us a great platform, and if you don't like it, then you can leave. I just saw the video. Andrew went crazy. Well, guess what? Andrew is destroying his brand in real time. And if Andrew is smart, he will delete that video. But he won't because, he wants to make the ad revenue off of it. Unless it got demonetized. Who knows? Yep. And you know why Andrew went crazy? Andrew flipped me off on Facebook Messenger. Wait. When did Andrew flip you off on Facebook Messenger, Disney Addicted? Did he just do that right now? Is Andrew getting triggered right now in real time because he's watching us live? Are you watching me, Andrew? Andrew, are you losing your emotional self-control, Andrew? So you're telling me, Disney Addicted, that Andrew is watching this show right now. Hi, Andrew. And he flipped you off on Facebook Messenger because you're here in my chat. Because he's triggered as hell. Because I'm calling him out on his stupidity, on his piss poor, immature, insecure behavior of a grown-ass man. Listen to this, folks. Andrew's watching right now. And he's looking at my chat, and he flipped off Disney Addicted on Facebook Messenger. Well, Andrew, you are now at the beginning stages of destroying your brand. And it's not me destroying you, Andrew. It's not the people out here destroying you. You're destroying yourself because of one thing. You have a lack of emotional self-control, Andrew. You cannot contain your own shit. And you fly off the coop, off the radar. It's happened to me in the past. But I learned from it, and then I moved on from it, and I learned how to deal with the trolls out here. In my personal life, before I came on YouTube, I always had and have had emotional self-control. As a man, you should have that, man. That's part of being a man, having emotional self-control, Andrew. But when I came out here on YouTube and I started getting trolled, I didn't know how to deal with it. And so I got triggered. And then I started to figure out that the name of the game with the trolls is, them trying to trigger you, getting a reaction out of you. And the moment you stop reacting, when you go cold turkey on them and you don't give them anything, Andrew, that's when they stop coming at you because they know they don't get to you anymore. Now, Andrew, I'm hoping you learn a lesson of how to deal with this stuff. And hopefully you can start containing your emotional self-control a lot better. Because, listen, Andrew, if you keep losing your shit live on the air, trust me, not only will it affect you from having a YouTube career, okay, but it's going to affect your marriage as well. Trust me on that. I've experienced that one firsthand. He is spamming my Facebook Messenger now. Why don't you block him then? Wow, Andrew's getting triggered as we speak. Wow. Is that all it took, Andrew, for me to say a few words to just basically, do some commentary on you, do a reaction video on you? I didn't even use any of your videos because you probably flagged me for copyright. All right, I can sit here and talk about anyone or anything all day and not have to show any clips. I have the capabilities. I use OBS. I'm a tech guru, man, just like you, Andrew. You know tech, so do I. He is spamming my Facebook Messenger right now. Wow. If anyone from the Growth Stream community would like to come forward and share their experiences with Pusha Studios, I'd be happy to interview you live on the air and give your channel all the notoriety you want and give you the platform, unlike on his channel where they never bring anyone on and they ban people and control people. You want to deal with a real channel that truly cares about helping you become successful? I'd love to help you, and I'd love to hear your stories. I'd love to hear your experiences of not only trying to work with a channel like Pusha Studios with Andrew and Ksenia, but also other channels you've tried to collaborate with in the Growth Stream community. My door is open. I want to hear your story or stories, and I want to give you folks the platform. And I'm not here to control you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help uplift you and work together and create greatness together. That's what a collaboration is. On YouTube, they call it collab for short, right? Go to the description and email me, Coach Eli at coacheli@melas.com. Coach Eli at coacheli@melas.com. He is making fake Facebook accounts. It's probably not even him, unless he knows you. Were you connected with him on Facebook? It could be some of my trolls coming after you too, man. Maybe they found you out there, unless, well, they probably don't know your real name because you're Disney addicted here. But it could be Andrew. The Game Show Collector says, this is why I said the derogatory word that I said yesterday about Pusha Studios. They blocked me because I supported another content creator by the name of Rant Jams. Well, I'm not too fond of Rant Jams, but I'm also not too fond of Pusha. But you have the choice of who you want to follow, the Game Show Collector. And this is the problem. When you have channels that want to control the audience of an entire group of channels, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's like demanding loyalty. You can't demand loyalty. Loyalty and trust are earned. And the way I deal with it is this way, the Game Show Collector, is that loyalty is a two-way street. If you're giving it to me, just know you're getting it from me in return. But I don't expect it. Okay? But this is clearly another case of another channel that's insecure and they feel threatened that if they don't get some control over their audience and try to control people to not go anywhere else, then they're not going to make it. The way you're going to make it on YouTube, Andrew and Ksenia and anyone else, is by focusing on your content and providing the most value and not worrying about where people go and don't go. I can't stand channels like that try to control the audience. Just focus on your content. Provide value, and people will go where they feel they are getting value. Because value, like I said yesterday on my stream, is perceived at an individual basis. And it is also subjective to each individual. So focus on that. You know why I'm so annoyed, folks? I'm not triggered. I'm annoyed. You know why I'm annoyed? Because the middle-aged men of this modern world, pardon my French, are the most pussified men I have ever encountered in my life. The middle-aged men of this modern world that we live in are more pussified than ever before. I've never seen any epidemic like this. If we have any epidemic right now, it's the middle-aged men behaving like 2-year-old little girls or little whiny dogs, little whiny female dogs. Disney addicted. Yes, I was currently friends with Andrew on Facebook Messenger. Well, Andrew, you are destroying your brand tonight. It's over, Andrew. Red Pill Fizzin says, the funny thing is that I have such a loyal following on of people I really know on Facebook and Instagram. That is when YouTube trolls tried to trigger him. They got no reaction at all. That's a good thing. The thing is, I'm a teenager and Andrew's attacking a teen. Well, that's not good. That's not good. Well, you should report him, Disney addicted. You should report him. Report him to Facebook. I cannot believe that this dude would actually harass you like that behind the scenes. Like, this is unbelievable. I cannot believe the great lengths these people go through to try to, grow their channels and to basically create value and keep an audience. It's ridiculous. They're insecure people. I'm more so beginning to think that Andrew is more of a sociopath, because I've seen this behavior. Like, I've seen Andrew's behavior and the way he does things on YouTube in similar ways as I've seen other sociopathic YouTubers behave and run their channels. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're reporting them, Disney Addicted. Listen, folks, I've been on for an hour and 19 minutes. And I'm going to get on out of here in just a second. I want to thank all the moderators for being here. I want to thank you, Disney Addicted, for being here. I'll be happy to look at your channel over the next week or so. No cost. I will help you out. Yeah, maybe it's a good thing you're exposing this dude, Eli. Sounds like another you-know-who. Yep, I was thinking the same thing, but I don't want to say it because the last thing I want to do is, I'm not feeding into these people at all anymore, man. It's the same thing, dude. It's the same thing. This dude's a sociopath, and he's insecure, and he's projecting his insecurities. And the thing he doesn't realize is that the longer he keeps behaving this way, eventually his wife is going to fall out of love with him. His wife is going to stop trusting his masculine core because he's acting more feminine than masculine. That's the problem, dude. It's the problem, man. Well, good for you, Disney Addicted. I'm glad you reported him. It's sad. It's sad. The reason why people attack me so much out here is because there are so many of these insecure and immature people that, try to run their channels or their businesses in very controlling and shady ways. And a lot of these people are able to build up a following very quickly because of their control methods. But what they don't realize, in the long run, that's not sustainable. If you want to create a long-term sustainable audience on YouTube or anywhere, on any platform, it's going to take you a while to do it. I've been in this game for 3.5 years now between my former channel and this channel. And I just got to 4.1K subs. I'm still trying to rebuild my active audience because I've been through a lot, but I'm pushing forward. Oh, so Andrew's now trolling me? So Andrew's now trolling, huh? He's creating sock accounts. Well, it's time to get on out of here, folks. Andrew, I don't have any faith that you're going to do the right thing, man, because I'm chalking this up to you being a sociopath. And let me tell you something. With sociopaths, there's no middle ground. There's nothing to negotiate. There's no flexibility. There's no reasoning with a sociopath, Andrew. So I'm going to chalk it up to this. Best of luck to you. If you don't want me talking about you ever again, then keep my name out of your mouth, including talking about me without mentioning my name. Don't come at me, Andrew, because I'll come at you harder. And I'm not threatening you. I'll come at you harder with my brain and my wit. And I'll just expose the truth professionally like I did tonight. That's going to do it, folks. Have a good night. See you all next time. We're out.